Chris, on the other hand, can be heard all over the place. He was talking about Canton Confidential. He was talking about John Camo. The problem with Chris is, right, he's the underachiever of the family. Everyone wants to talk about Fredo and all that. Chris is the deadbeat. Chris is the underachiever, okay? And the sad thing is he's pushing this clown, Kevin, around like he was trash. That hurt me last night because I could accept Kevin doing this thing, but you'll see the transition. He went from, in the beginning of the show, this nice guy. I want to give you the truth. He has lied to those people from day one. But the other part that hurt me the most was I truly came in to that show in the vein of burying the hatchet, right? Because he said nice things about me. And I was told, this is what I was told in the beginning, before his chat even started, all right, way before, when he announced this thing about him and he was going to talk about Peter Murphy. I said, this is going to be hilarious. And he wrote back to me. This was before the live. He said, Sean, I'm going to talk about how good you're doing on your show. I said, well, thanks, Kevin. When the Alberts saw that exchange in the live, that's when the text started, right? And what I was told is, don't let that fucker push you around. You come at him, right? So I generally do not go into these live chats, right? I rarely comment on his things. I just let it go. But last night, I made it known, right? Put me on, Kevin. I'll set you straight, because he was going down a road to discredit a very credible police officer. You know that, Michael, right?
Exactly. I mean, that was
right.
your story with you and Peter Murphy. And it's like what I've been asking about, because he ignored it. He tried to ignore the whole thing. And I was pushing him on X. And again, he responded on that. And this is what he's going to come back with. Of course you want to go on there.
And so when I saw him going that, I knew where he was going. This is Kevin's MO. He wants to completely spin the truth, because that's his marching orders. Clearly, he has a relationship with that family. He got spanked by Turtle Boy. I sat in that chair that night. I thought I said something wrong. I didn't even know about these stupid side live chat. I couldn't see any comments. I thought I said, I don't know who the Christ he was talking to. He exploded. You should see. I could see. I had the thing in full frame. The veins on his neck were coming out. The guy was lit with anger. He did it again to me last night. But the biggest thing he did, accused me of being drunk. Now listen, I can't show you. I'm just about to go on to LTL later. I have no dentures, right? I asked my wife today. I said, Susie, do I speak with a lisp? She goes, what, are you kidding me? She said, you're lucky you have a voice. You know, I was laying down in the bed. My wife has been sick, and I'm just chilling out. And I get the phone on. I think there was a delay. I think there was some kind of delay. When you lay down on a bed, your voice is going to be different. All right. And I'll tell you right now, I haven't had a drink since December 16th, 2018. And when he said, well, he had a couple of nectars, that's when I lost it, because that's his in with the McAlberts, discredit me. But the problem was he'll never live last night down. Last night, Kevin sealed his fate. And I know poor Will on the other side is torturing him. Listen, part for me coming on was to talk about the relationship between Murphy and Wallace. But he did me a great favor. He did me a great favor because he spun it, because I know he was getting text. I did the breakdown today, and poor John Como, he's got the whole video. He's looking down. He did a video meme. He's looking down, and he's getting the information. They're telling him, ask him this. Ask him when he first talked to Karen Reed. Well, guess what? I get an email from her because I gave a donation. I saw her on, I could not believe, matter of fact, I didn't believe it because I saw her in Facebook Messenger. I still think she's there. And I said, is this really you? I told her, she says, come back. Yep. Yes, it is, Sean. And thank you for all your assistance. That's it. All right. But he wants to spin this narrative. But when he said I was drinking, that sealed it. That sealed the deal for me. If there was ever, I said this another time, but if it was ever a time that I could get back with him, He ruined it. He absolutely, I don't care how sick he is now. God be good to him. But the bottom line is he sealed the fate because he chose them over a friendship that we had already developed. And that's my soapbox.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sean. Because
Yeah.
I was so angry. I think a lot of us, I mean, the comments, we were doing polls. People are really angry about what he did
Yeah.
to you last night. I mean, he's even the shut the F up and hang up on you. We haven't even talked about that. Never mind the, saying you were drinking,
Well,
which is
you
just
can
really,
tell
yeah.
he's
He did that
embedded with them
yeah.
because of that statement. That's a Jill Daniels move. Shut the fuck up. I was like, are you serious? I'm on the phone looking at the TV with no sound. And when he said, shut the fuck up, I go, okay. But the thing was, I played him. I was able to get out that I never talked to Yannetti, that I never gave information to the FBI. Look at all the good information I got out. It's a record now. I have a record. And that when I did talk to Jackson, it was one way. I supplied him with the leads. And you know something which is bad? If you look back, he says, well, it looks like Sean admitted to talking to Yannetti. I never said that. It's right on the tape. Never. And then he says, Wanless talked to Yannetti and gave this kid, I'm telling you, I think he's sick, but he knew to cut me off because I was going down a road that he did not want me to go down. He immediately cut me off. So that's my soapbox, Michael.
And you won. I mean, that's the end result on it too. Is you friggin' crushed him. He couldn't handle it. You called him out on his bluff. You took him up on the opportunity that no one else would do. I won't do it. I wouldn't go on his show and do that. You did that last night, and you showed how full of shit he is.
Yeah. It's sad, but I know one time Aiden said to Jen McCabe, did you really think you could outsmart me? Outsmart Karen Reed, Jen, right? And this is my statement. Chris Albert, did you really think you were going to outsmart me? Really, Chris? Did you really think you, the underachiever, the one that can't cash a check, you think you're ever going to outsmart me? And buddy, you know I have all your dirty secrets. So come at me, Chrissy. Come at me. I dare you to. That's my statement. Because I'm going to love discovery. Because I have all the dirt on you, Chris, and your dirty family. So sit next to me in a deposition, and we'll have a lot of fun, Chrissy. Trust me, we'll have fun. So get your lawyers, have them pay your bills. I got my team, and I'm ready for you, my pal. I'm ready for all the dirt that I have on you. You remember Jamaica, my friend? I got you cold.
See what I mean?
We'll talk about that later, Michael.
Sean, you get the info. I mean, there's so much.
Come on, that was easy. Listen, because of this case, they're being unmasked. They are a dirty family. They've always been dirty. And the mask is coming off. It's coming off. They were the easiest people I could actually unveil. The onion, peel the onion back. These people were easy, completely easy. And he's the worst. He's the worst because he's the underachiever. And he's trying to make something for his big brother, Brian, right? Brian should be ashamed right now because he's putting Brian more in the trip back because when I give my information out, guess who's going to be damaged? Brian's gone. When I give my information out about his travels with Rob Gooley and what's his name? The other kid there, the state trooper. I forget the other state trooper. What is his name? Hey, Chrissy, I know you listen. When I give you the stories about your brother and Rob Gooley and the other nutcase from Dorchester, the state trooper that got fired, when I tell all those stories, Brian's going to kick your ass for ever mentioning Sean McDonough's name. Take it to the bank. You can't cash that check, buddy, but I'm gonna hand deliver it to you. So come and bring your lawyers down, have me served. I'm ready for you and your whole family to sit right in front of you. Take me on.
A lot of confidence there, Sean. Thank you so much for
one quick question. And guess what? Guess what? Guess who gave me that information about the suit? My buddy, Kevin fucking Lenahan. Thank you, Kevin. And Chris, that's how foolish you are. You are the underachiever, and you still can't figure out how I know so much about you and your dirty family. So have at it, my friend, because I play everyone. I've got 35 years of the greatest training that no one has ever had in my position. So that's it, my friend. You want electricity? You've got a lightning bolt coming right at you. So
I love
go
it.
through the trials. That's the bottom line.
I value your experience and the work you're putting in on this and your passion and all the time you've been spending on these shows too.